Alright, hello and good evening everybody. Glad to be back here in Spare Room Studio tonight. It's been a while since we've done a live broadcast here with the camera on, so glad to be back doing that, and of course very glad to be back to playing a favorite game here for you tonight. The continuation of our Rome Total War Barbarian Invasion saga will continue here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and queue it up. Get everybody online, and let's do it. And while we bring up Rome Total War here, I do want to let you know of a nice little special feature that we've got coming up. For all future videos, including what I do here on the PC, as well as on the Xbox One, everything is going to be brought on the replay in full HD, 1920 by 1080p, in 40 megabyte per second bit rates. So we've made some changes to our hardware here in the studio, and we're definitely glad to take advantage of some of the higher quality that we can get because of that. So very happy to be showing off some of that here. But as you can see, Rome Total War Barbarian Invasion. Unfortunately, if you were watching on the live stream, we're not able to get quite as high fidelity of picture just because Twitch won't let me upload anything more. So unfortunately not, but you can always catch the high-res replays. We'll have those up for you on YouTube, usually a day or two after the live broadcast, so definitely stick around and take a quick peek at those. Get my microphone set right here. Hey. Alright. It's been a while, so let's go take a look at what is happening around the Roman world. We'll start over here in the northern parts of the Greek peninsula. We've been keeping track of our horde armies here. We have the Goths, who are now starting to roam westward, to the north and to the west. They've been sacking some Roman cities along the way, Western Roman Empire cities, I should add, and we've been keeping an eye on them here with one of our spies. The Vandals have officially not, or have transitioned to becoming just a static army. They are no longer a horde, as they own 3 properties. So they've got 1 and 2, and a third one, which I cannot see yet. But they are settling down into their new homeland here. Again, we want to keep an eye on them because they did sack Sirmium and loot it pretty heavily. We did recapture the city, but as you can see from the population versus the minor city name, took some casualties in terms of the populace. As we take a look down to the south here, we have the former Western Roman Empire city of Salona, which had since been sacked by both the Vandals and the Hunnic armies patrolling the area. We are now attempting to take Salona because it offers us a port that will give us much faster passage to potentially the heart of Rome itself. The Western Roman Empires, if you remember from our previous broadcasts, are no longer our friends. In fact, we are at war with them. If I bring up the diplomacy piece here, we are at war with the West, so we will need to make sure we keep an eye on them, and Salona is a key piece of that strategy so that we have a port on the Italian peninsula side so we can launch offensives should we need to. Moving back down here to Thessalonica and Athens, folks aren't exactly thrilled with Rome, but they haven't outright rioted yet, so I'll chalk that one up as a win.
Fleet ready!
We do have our fleet that requires some retraining. Fleet. Let's see, do we not have... I'm pretty sure we had dockyards here. Got a dockyard, but...
Ready to sail!
Oh, these guys have better arms, which we probably haven't built here yet, unfortunately. Who else has a shipwright? We need a dockyard, though. Nobody has that, so we're gonna have to retrain those troops. Down to Cadonia here. Not too much action going on that island. Cyrene. Nothing too crazy going on here. Again, we need some money for a proconsulate palace. Alexandria. Again, not a lot of action down here in the northern part of Africa. Petra, which was recently retaken from the Eastern Roman Empire rebels. We put those treacherous ingrates to the sword and made sure that we've dealt with them appropriately. As we approach the modern-day Middle East, this is where the action starts to heat up. We've got this Sassanid army that is marching south. A little concerned at that because, first, we've got a general, and if you remember from some of the previous videos, they come with immortals. And immortals are one of the strongest units in the game. Very hard to kill, very good attack. They outclass a Roman general, and without a lot of help, they can single-handedly mow through an entire army.
Orders?
We do have an army that is tracking them, though, and will provide help where needed. Moving south here, we've got the army led by Crispus Flavius. And he's taking his troops down here just to make sure that these guys don't get in any trouble, and hopefully in the next turn or so we can move him closer and push some of these smaller armies away. Again, these guys, mostly peasants, some spearmen and slingers, not too much of a concern, but the large, massive army here with the immortals is definitely cause for concern. Salamis is feeling good. They've got good public order, but if I raise taxes, they're not going to be too thrilled with that. Where all the action in our prior video took place between Antioch and Hatra, we have reclaimed the city of Hatra from the Eastern Roman Empire rebels. We are in the process of repairing that settlement. It's now a minor city. However, it's going to take a little bit because it's somewhat damaged. Partially our fault because we've been sabotaging some things. Actually, we do have an assassin that potentially assassinate someone.
Dead man.
How about this diplomat?
Approaches.
A bad idea. Their diplomat?
His life will end.
Let's take out our
He's a
enemies
dead
in the
man.
Western Roman Empire here. And we've successfully landed a hit on that diplomat. Take him out. We've got a trait increase. Excellent. +1 to agent's skill. This man can plot and conspire with enthusiasm and sometimes with real skill. He's a cutthroat. Skilled courtesan. Some women are irresistible, but not safe to have around. Words to live by there. Alright, back in Antioch. Got a small garrison force here, led by Gaius Flavius, who, if you remember from a couple episodes ago, fled the city of Hatra after ownership was taken over by a traitor who, we're not going to mention his name anymore. We're done with him. We took our faction leader and took Hatra, so we now start driving the Sassanid armies back. Back here, not too much of a concern.
Ready to sail!
We've got a good amount of troops in Constantinople. Otes up here. Not exactly thrilled with us, but let's see. We can retrain some troops if we want. Probably repair, though, that practice range. Alright. Let's see what the next turn holds for us. Start with Cotes being quite unhappy. Seems to be religion is a main attractor. Retrain some troops up here, though, which would be helpful. In defense of that small settlement. We've made money, which is good. Fortunately, our admiral has passed, as well as our spy in Hatra. Hatra's finished their stone walls, which is excellent. We still have some religious unrest, but not too much. Public order, mostly from the unrest side. Culture penalty, tax penalty. Thankfully, not too much on the squalor side. However, we have a massive amount of troops that need to be retrained. after taking that city. So we'll start with the retraining. We do have some Sassanid armies that are moving into our position. These horses are not immortals, but they're definitely dangerous. I certainly don't like them roaming on our land. It appears, though, that the Sassanid horde down here has started to break off. Unfortunately, there's a contingent that appears to be marching toward Petra. Spearmen, hard to tell what else.
At your service. Watching and waiting.
Heavy warriors, 11 and 20. 9 and 18. My guys are 4 and 17, but I do have a general. If I train another unit of spearmen, I should be okay there.
Your Honor. Searching for clues.
Sir!
Let's clean up some of these enemies here.
Attack! Victory! Engage the enemy!
And clear them off. Now the question is, should this army continue to march south in the defense of Petra, or continue to march north? And I think we march north because this guy's heading north, and we are going to be in big trouble
Assassin
if he
ready.
sacks Antioch.
He shall be removed.
Only a 37% chance, so not exactly great there.
He shall be removed.
95% chance to kill the captain. Killing named characters usually results in bonuses to that particular character. So killing these captains,
He's dead.
not really that great. Let's try
He's
the
like
family
the
member.
wind.
Swing and a miss. And a trait decrease. Well, that's not good. He survived, but suffered a penalty. Help if we've got our spy out here.
At your service.
See what we're up against. Oh! Sassanids are apparently getting a little bit better in defending against my spies. Alright. Certainly need to do something about that. Well, I think we do need to address that army that's on our turf.
Imperator! Engage the enemy! Victory! Sir! Attack!
Let's duke it out. Noble and manly music invigorates the spirit, strengthens the wavering man, and incites him to great and worthy deeds. Noble and manly music. Alright, interesting.
Now, you'll probably want units! Await my orders! Move out! March!
Deploy your skirmishers behind your lines as the enemy.
Use fire!
Oh yeah, we should be fine there.
Yes! Yes, Commander!
Like my spearmen on the flank.
Yes, Imperator! Move out! Forward! Move out! Infantry! Units! Fire at will! Yes! Yes, Imperator!
Ordering the whole army to attack throws away any chance of gaining an advantage. Even if you have enough brute force to win, you will have lost many more men than you needed to.
Now that is definitely true. And we've got the brute force to win, but we want to do this in a smart way. The only thing I'm really worried about are their heavy cavalry.
Units! Move out!
So we'll do well to shoot missiles at them and try to take them out from a distance. Although they do have their own cavalry archers as well. archers can hit all of them. We're just fine with launching arrows at them.
Commander! Quickly! Commander! Unit! Missile! Attack!
Have our missile troops go take out those guys. We continue to burn away at their heavy cavalry. And looks like we're just going to get into a archery war here if we're not careful. We're going to move our infantry up.
Yes, it's Petra!
The enemy general is running away. This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it's beyond belief.
Unleash hell! Attack!
All right. I think the route is for the most part on here.
Attack! Missile! Attack!
The enemy army is in
And we
flight.
can clean this
Pursue
up
them
here.
and drive them from the battlefield.
Key win there. We barely lost anything. 2%. It's nothing.
General! Waiting for orders!
Oh!
97 kills to 8. Like our cavalry archers there. Definitely the killer of the day. 46. Nice way to clean the Sassanids off of the map. At least from that spot.
Victory! Sir! Move out!
Retrain those troops. Enemy army has routed.
Imperator!
Need to keep the Sassanids at bay so they don't try anything too tricky.
Ready to sail!
Retrain that fleet.
Fleet ready!
Train those troops. Anything we can do to make you a little happier up here? Squalor. Major factor. Communal farming may help if we can grow people food. They might be happier. For a fairly sizable Western Roman Empire fleet over there. Really build a... Oh, I guess I can build a dock. Squalor, not much of an issue. It seems to be religion. Their port is definitely of value there. Cotes. Now we're just gonna have to hope they hold on. Vandals want an alliance and map information. Okay. Enemy of my enemy is my friend. I'm up for friends. Ooh. Got a lot of besiegement going on. Cotes is under attack by the Sassanids again. Unfortunately, with this town, I just don't have any troops nearby to help it. Eventually, they're going to take it. Petra, I think we saw this one coming. Not surprised there. Interesting to see that Sidon was chosen as the mark to be besieged, but I think we can overcome it. The city has a decent-sized garrison, but our supporting troops should be able to relieve that. Of course, because of that besiegement, we've lost a lot of money. West is the most advanced faction. We'll fix that soon enough. Dalmas has completed their barracks. Can retrain a couple troops there. Having some baths might cut down on the squalor, especially if people can take a bath. The Vandals and the Eastern Roman Empire are now friends. That helps us. Much rather not have to fight them. And we could use some friends. We take a look at the Vandals. They're at war with the Huns, the Goths, the Samaritans, the Western Roman Empire rebels, and just the rebels in general, but everyone is. And they're also allied with the Saxons, who are our friends. And considering that the Vandals keep pushing to the north and west, I am perfectly fine with them doing that.
At your service, watching and waiting.
Sir.
Much else over there that we want to take. Salona has a few more turns until it falls. You have a rebel fleet on the horizon. Take them out. Sink it.
Victory! Yes, Captain. Out of move, sir.
At your service. Spying.
Hard to tell how many of those he's got, but he'll have immortals.
Assassin ready. He's dead.
Probably not a good idea to attack him.
He's dead.
By the captain. Get his skill back up. Now a cutthroat. Good confidence builder assassination. Another small Sassanid army on the field. Can't quite tell what it is, but we don't want it there.
Prepare for battle. Victory! Attack!
I think we're going to take the same approach here. Alright. Let's take out another Sassanid army here.
Our enemies await! It would be rude to keep them waiting!
There we
So
go.
let us see how they like
Go
good
dust storm.
Roman steel!
Yeah, it'd be rude to keep the enemy waiting.
As the enemy stand there, use your missile cavalry to weaken them. If the enemy move out of formation, don't let them engage.
Oh yeah, we're not going to let them engage.
Yes, Commander! Units! Units! Marchers! 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 Units!
When attacking, flood like water around the enemy army, using your strongest units to destroy their weakest, and avoiding their strong points. A rout starts with the weakest unit.
It's very true. You can get a couple of units to rout, the rest of them will lose heart, and hopefully run away. This is the very same battlefield that we were on before, so we'll be wise to use the hill to our advantage. ready to march forward. Our archers will be able to provide us with some cover. Hit the spearmen. Move our cavalry up. They'll be able to provide us with some more archer cover.
General! Let it be! Quickly! Commander! Hurry! Commander! Quickly! Yes, Imperator! Move! Move out! General! Move! Move! Yes, Imperator! General! Attack! Charge! Yes, Imperator! Attack! Archer! Run!
Archers, stop firing.
Commander! Yes!
The enemy show
we
their
go.
true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
There we go. Take them out.
General! Destroy them!
You guys can wait there. I think the general can take care of this from here. One man left. That's probably the commander. There he is, running for his life. And there he goes. Speed this up. And that should be the end of them.
Rome demands victory from her generals.
215 kills, biggest killer of the day goes to the general at 67.
Victory! Imperator, move out!
There we go. Back to garrison, retrain those troops. And we've successfully dealt with those smaller Sassanid armies. Petra itself will continue to retrain and start to train a garrison. Let's save our game here. Anything else we need to attend to? Salona. That's not a bad one. Be nice to sack that settlement. Although there's quite a bit of stuff in there that needs to be repaired.
Sir! Prepare for battle!
Now we don't want to auto-manage that. I think we can take these guys. Let's duke it out. Save Sidon from siege. Quick decisions are unsafe decisions. Actually really good advice.
There are many roads to victory. Today, our road will be paved with skulls. Remember this and show no mercy.
Oh, I have no intention of showing mercy.
On my order! Archer! General! General! Use fire! Infantry! Units! General! General! Battle group! Commander! Move! Move! General! Yes! Move! Infantry! Units! Units! Guard position!
Your reinforcements have arrived! This is hopeful news indeed!
Archers! Units!
Well, the Sassanids are all too eager to go attack us.
Use your units for tasks.
Allies are going to join the field of battle here shortly.
Units! Move out!
Let's see, where are they? Ah, there they are over there. Marching onto the field. Excellent. There are those immortals I'm a little worried about. 26 of them.
Commander, yes,
We're going to take some archer fire.
Archer! Unit being attacked! Legendary cohort! Legendary cohort! Move! Commander! 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 Units! Archer! Forward! Commander! Hurry! Hurry! Get under attack! Yes! Archer! General! At the double! Legionary! Infantry!
All right, guys. Start throwing Pila.
Yes, in territory! Legionary! General!
Weaken them up a little bit. There we go. Round them up, boys. Help the general out. Come on. Here come the reinforcements. Not a moment too soon. Or too late, I should say. We need them. There we go.
Flees. Press forward so the spirit of his army is broken too.
All right, boys. It's open hunting season.
The gods be praised! The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee!
Let's round them up. I don't know that we'll be able to get their general, but definitely got enough of them. Our horses are much lighter, so we're gaining on him, but I think he's going to be able to clear the boundary before we can touch him. Yep. I think he's going to clear the boundary right before we could get to him. Break off and let's round up some of these others. There we go. Clean up this army. There we are. Rounded them up nicely. And that should be all of them.
This is
736 kills, 137 total casualties. Killer of the day belongs to the general. 223 kills. Not bad. Talk about one unit dominating the field of battle. Imperial household bodyguards can certainly pack a punch.
yes, master.
We've relieved the city of Sidon.
Sir! Engage the enemy!
Next we'll deal with these rebels next. Go ahead and save our game. And I'll be right back. All right. Excellent. Well, now that Sidon is no longer under immediate danger, and we've pushed most of the rebels back, or I'm sorry, the Sassanids, we still have one to deal with down here in Petra. I'm hoping that our garrison forces here will be able to withstand. Let's flip over to Salona. 6 turns until surrender. I'm perfectly content to wait at least another turn. Sieging Cotes. Got a fairly large force, so there, it's just the waiting game. Goths continue to attack the Vandals. Interesting. End of turn report, we're back in black, making money. We're now the largest faction. Dacia has built that port. Petra has completed its blacksmith, which means we can continue to recruit for our standing army there. Antioch, it would be nice to get another spy going, in case we need that. Unrest in ranks down here, caused by squalor. Probably build a little bathhouse there, that'll control some of that. Cyrene, let's build that proconsulate palace. Not much in Cadonia we can do. Athens.
Aye, Captain.
Ooh, enemy ships.
Ready to sail. Prepare to engage.
Take those out.
Victory! Yes, Captain.
Train my boats in Constantinople. Here we are. Else seems to be in good order.
Orders.
Save our game for right now. Let's go ahead and take out this rebel scum.
Engage the enemy.
It's a pretty strong rebel army.
The afterlife will have many news. Units, on my orders. General. Forward. Yes.
I think we're going to take the same approach as we did with the Sassanid army before.
Forward. Infantry. Units, fire. Battle group. General. Battle group. Archers.
We're going to walk right up to them and throw stuff at them and hopefully make a bunch of them run away.
Provoke a defending enemy into unwise attacks by enraging them. Skirmishes are a good troop type to provoke this response.
Seems like they're all too eager to attack us, despite them being on the defensive, as their troops are marching forward. Now they've stopped, so time for us to do a little marching.
Units, march! Units, move out! Archers.
Need to get closer for our archers to get into range.
Units, move out!
General, get out of there. General, get out of there. Wait till some of our guys engage them. Now we should be able to run them down. Not very disciplined, that's for sure. Go. Up for those horse archers. Only active unit that they can control. For such a strong army. They weren't exactly marshaled very well. General, don't hide in the woods. Need you out here on the front. Still units to drive away. My chair doesn't keep falling down like that. They've got nowhere left to run, unless they rout.
The enemy army is in flight.
Jeez,
Pursue
he was
them
taking some
and drive them
casualties.
from the battlefield.
A little worried there. Numbers were way out of his favor. Alright. Speed this one up until the very end. And there we go. 624 kills to 51. Killer of the day is the commanding officer, the general, at 246. Not too shabby.
Victory!
As the enemy army is in full flight.
Orders? Onward! Orders? Onward! Sir!
Got a lot of troops to retrain. Finish with 1 denarii. Excellent. Salona, still 5 more turns. We're just fine in contempt with waiting there.
Yes, master.
Started to lose track of the Gothic army.
Secrecy is assured.
Found him. A little worried about where the Goths are moving. The fact that they might be moving into my lands next. Sassanids are going to attack us. And once again, I've got a slight feeling of hopelessness about this battle, but we're going to give it our all again.
Our enemies await! It would be rude to keep them waiting! So let us see how they like good Roman steel!
Units, await my orders!
Well, it's going to be interesting to see how they attack. I have a feeling they're going to march down this path, but I'm not sure. They could potentially go down there, so we may actually have to defend the walls in this case and not just simply fall back and hope that we can survive. We're going to have two rams. One inevitably is going toward the gate.
Yes!
We'll want to definitely put some troops in that space.
Forward! Move out! Yes, Imperator! Commander! Yes, Imperator! Forward! Commander! Forward! March!
The other ram, I'm not quite sure where they're going to put that. Somewhere along this stretch of wall would be my guess.
Archers! Move out! Use fire! Yes! Archers! Forward! Yes, Imperator!
I'm going to station some men along the wall here, just in case, so we have some in the event that they do decide to break through.
Move out! Yes! Move out! Move! Archers! Move! Use fire! Infantry! Units, fire at will! Units, guard position!
Alright, let's defend the walls. We've got a lot of enemies to fight against.
Unit! March! Yes, Imperator! Forward! Archers!
We've got towers on our side, so hopefully that'll give us a little bit of an advantage. If we can keep them close to the walls, the towers will continue to pick them off. And if those rams by chance happen to start on fire, I wouldn't complain. My guess, though, is I'm not going to be that lucky. Pretty good in guesstimating where they were going to go try to breach the wall. Well, we'll let our archers harass them as much as we can. Already killed 10% of their army.
Waiting for orders!
Doors are about to break in. Couple more hits, and that's all it'll take. Archers move off to the side a little bit.
We're under attack! Yes, Imperator! They are attacking us!
Probably waiting for that wall to finally fall. Should any minute now. One or two more hits and it'll be done.
The walls have fallen before the onslaught. Now we must rely on men to be a new wall.
We've killed almost a quarter of their army before they've even set foot in the city.
Yes! Quickly!
Now the onslaught.
Yes, Imperator! Yes, Imperator! Charge! Yes, Imperator!
Alright, start the rout. Oh, guys. I didn't say chase. You can rout, but not chase. Let the archers do their job out there. Actually, we may need to sally
The
forth.
walls are no longer ours. The enemy have taken them.
We may be able to hold this.
To fill the heart of the enemy general with fear. Now he flees the field like a coward.
Units! Units, double time! Yes, Imperator! Charge! Yes!
We've recaptured the walls.
Units! 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 Charge! Yes, Imperator! Kill them! Destroy them!
Nothing else, we've done a good job of whittling them down, 60 to 29%.
Unleash hell! Unleash hell! Kill them!
And there we go, that side is now breaking.
Units! Charge! Units!
Chase them down, boys.
Units! Charge! Yes, Imperator! Attack!
Get out there and run them down. We may be able to hold this place.
There we go. Army is in flight.
Successfully routed all units at the same time. Keep running, guys. There we go. Took out their commander. Taking out the enemy general. Recapture the gateway. I don't think we're going to get any more kills in chasing them, but we can certainly try. We wait for this battle to end. Killed 80% of their army while only losing 30% of ours. Not too shabby. Particularly that we were outclassed completely. But we made a valiant stand at the wall. Yeah, these guys are going to clear off before we can even get to them.
This is
736 kills to 184. Killer of the day? Archers at 163. Pretty good. The power of having good archers on your side. Now we're besieged at Petra. We'll have to defend here.
Our enemies await! It would be units on my orders!
Well, they've got one ram, so we know where they're coming from.
General!
However, we have no archers.
Yes! Yes, Imperator! Yes! Commander! Forward! Units! 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 Fire position!
Well, we know where they're coming from. They're gonna smack down the gate and try to walk right through Main Street. We're not gonna let them. Although I do find it funny that all the Eastern architecture and then, oh yep, that one Roman barracks. I'm gonna go right for the gate. And without towers really to defend us, they're just gonna break right in. %, damaged. All right. Let's give them a warm welcome, boys. Here they come. All-out frontal assault.
orders completed. Yes, Imperator.
1
They're getting a better push than we are.
Yes, Imperator! Unleash hell!
Send in our second wave.
Look to the inner defenses! The walls have fallen to the enemy! The gods have abandoned us!
Nah, they haven't abandoned us yet.
Get up! Unleash hell!
We still have the general.
Stand your ground! Yes, Imperator!
Keep fighting, guys. We're not done yet. General, get out of there for a moment. There we go, a little more effective. They're just overwhelming us with numbers at this point. Rejoin the fray. We could use some help. Back out of there, General. Don't need you getting killed just yet.
Waiting for orders!
Commander!
Unleash
Commander!
hell! General! Attack!
Yeah, we're not doing too well here. Not well at all, and
Defeat is
that just
bitter
broke
indeed
everything.
for any Roman. But defeat is only the first step to fresh victories.
Cotes is lost. I'm sorry, not Cotes. Petra is lost. We'll need to recapture that. Ah, we've got a new family member. Thessalonica's finished its farms. We won't forget Petra.
Assassin ready.
General!
Continue to retrain our troops there.
General!
Continue to train a garrison force. With with Petra falling, we'll need an army to take it. Fortunately, I don't have one in the area that I'm going to be too adept at doing that. No one has any garrison troops to spare.
Yes, master.
Head back to Petra and let's see what's going on in that neck of the
Who
woods.
shall die this day? As you command.
Fortunately, we've been paralyzed here. Cotes, fresh off a victory. However, we'll need to retrain that entire army. May have to prepare for a Gothic invasion, too. Hard to tell what could potentially be coming, especially with that horde. We may just want to add a little bit of garrison here, just in case. Get some higher quality troops in case we need them. Hopefully we won't. Rebel family member sitting on Roman land. We'll have to address him as well.
General!
Right now, though, let's take a look at Salona and see if we can capture this place.
Imperator! Attack!
Starved him out quite a bit. Take him out. We need these troops to be reassigned as well, so if we can capture this settlement, it'd be better for us.
A battle's never an easy thing to face, especially before breakfast. But think on this. They feel at least as bad, and don't have me to give them victory!
I was gonna say, battle before breakfast? I mean, could we at least have stopped by and grabbed food?
Siege equipment.
Siege equipment is deployed. I'm not sure this is the side of the settlement that I really want to attack, particularly since it's all downhill, since it's all uphill. And our sap point is on the opposite side. I think I'm going to elect to attack from this side. Of course, it's not going to let me turn them all the way around. There we are. Alright. Let's figure out how we want to attack this.
Siege tower!
One siege tower there. One siege tower there. One siege tower there. That is a sap point, so we don't necessarily want to attack that. But we can put one siege tower over here. Siege tower should go in loose formation. Remainder of the troops, I would prefer not to have that close. Just in case that those towers decide that they can hit us.
Cavalry! Heavy cavalry! Move out, General! Move, archers! Use fire!
Alright. Let's move and take the walls. Once we take the walls, we should have no problem walking into that settlement. Should. Key term. In fact, I don't even see very many men on their walls. Barely see any. Keep my siege tower health in mind so that we don't lose any to fire. As they do have a decent amount of towers there, they could potentially burn one of them down. Looks like we're okay on this side. No damage to the towers yet. Looks like all 4 towers are going to successfully land.
Praise the gods! The siege towers are at the walls! Now the real fight begins!
Oh. Leave that one alone, that one's gonna burn. Get away from that thing, it's gonna turn into a barbecue. Well, 3 out of 4 ain't bad. I get the majority of our troops up there on the walls. What are they going to encounter? Titan over here. Peasants. Peasants. Be too concerned about peasants. They're holding much of their heavy troops to the center of town. Speaking of which, how do we get to the center of town? A challenge on its own. Like the closest road is over here. But we may be having to take some detours to get back there, because they're and that archery range is blocking that path. May have been the best way to get into the city, but to this town center might be a little more challenging. Alright, we've got troops up on the wall. Start taking out those peasants. Anybody else land yet? Nope. Not yet. Should be having a party ball drop any minute now. Uh-oh. These guys glitched out. I hate it when that happens. Always happens, they glitch out like that. Oh, these guys did it too. Really? Go in the tower. Stop running around like ants. The heck?
Our soldiers have captured the walls! Now is the time to press on and capture this place!
I'm not sure if any of my men are actually going to get up onto the walls. Because they're all stuck. How did you guys get up there? Did you teleport? Okay. Teleporting Romans, I don't understand it. Oh. Hey. How did you do that? Well, it still registers that they're active units because they can capture buildings. I don't know. That's very strange. Thankfully, though, the boys up on the wall are hacking and slashing away at peasants and spearmen. So they're going to get all the glory. Oh, finally, we got a party ball that dropped. About time. Take the gateway, at least. We're gonna need it. Gateway's ours. Everybody else, come join the fun. Stop trying to go up the tower already. Alright, meanwhile, these guys are single-handedly just killed everyone up on the wall. The rest of our army is moving. Guys down off the wall. These guys are hopelessly glitched.
Stop! Tight formation!
Wait, did they actually...
Legionary cohort! Cohort! Quickly! Cohort!
I don't know what you guys are doing, but get off that. Or fine, run up the tower if you so choose. You actually are going to run up there, but you're not. You're just going to get stuck. Oh. Light cavalry. It's like, hi, what are you guys doing here? Hello? Behind you. Legionnaires, what are you doing? I swear, this is like the battle of the idiots. No! Attack the cavalry! Why are you running away? I don't get it. Well, it doesn't matter because they're getting murdered anyway. Meanwhile, our troops on the walls continue to capture buildings, giving us a path then to get to the town plaza. Go back and check the general, moving his troops. The exception of those guys. Everybody marching. Speed up the clock so we can get everyone to march. As we wait for all of our troops to maneuver. Okay, I really don't know what's wrong with you guys. Get in the building. Seriously, not be that hard. Talk about not being able to follow orders. Alright, now we've got our column of men all inside the settlement, nice and safe, marching on the town center. You guys are way back there. Where do you think you're going? I swear, some of these legionnaires, we really should have done some background checks on these guys. Make sure they're all with the program.
Infantry! Unit! Double time!
Please tell me you guys can attack peasants. There we go. Archers are firing. Excellent. Start harassing the rebel general. Surprised the peasants haven't broken yet, but there's only 3 of them. General, why are you over there? Alright, archers, we don't need you attacking, otherwise we're going to have collateral damage. I can't even see the enemy in there. There's one guy. Oh, he's gone. Who's left? That was the commander.
Generals, and this day
We lost 5% of our men.
Victory.
530 kills to 57 casualties. I think we beat them.
Conquered!
Occupy the settlement. Got a lot of stuff to fix, though. I had a feeling they wouldn't like that. But we are converting these guys. Alright. Taking Salona. Fortunately, it requires a lot of work to fix, but we got it. Ooh. Excuse me. Oh! I'm allergic to spending all that denarii. Alright. The Goths are turning south. Certainly have to watch out for that. These guys are going to be tasked with taking back Petra.
March! Engage the enemy!
Your Honor? Spying.
Orders, march!
And a turn report, we're losing a little bit of money. Somehow Cotes still standing, despite itself. I don't know how many times I've lost that place, and they keep loyalist revolting back. Now we've got a serious problem here. Goths. Some heavy troops up there. public order, still an issue. We'll continue to work on that religious conversion.
At your service. Watch
No.
and waiting.
That's not good. We need another spy. Can't build one. Lonica, we need a spy. Hopefully a good one. Aegis, not happy. What's going on here? Squalor, holy cow. That is a lot of squalor. Something about that. Something that will increase the public opinion here. Christian Cathedral could help in that space. Petra. Like to move some of these troops out of here. There's no use in having them sit at Hatra. They are being blockaded. Western Roman army fleet there.
Ready to sail!
Can't have that happen.
Prepare for battle! No more moves, sir!
Aegis, we need to, we can't do much at this point. Hopefully they won't riot.
Your Honor. Yes, Master. Secrecy is assured.
Spy close by there. Got a feeling we may need him.
Your Honor. Assassin ready. Moving to position. Out of
Continue to move our assassin into Sassanid lands. Try saying that 10 times fast.
Our fleet is under attack! Victory!
Successfully defended against the rebels.
You can be certain to take what you attack when you attack what is not defended. An undefended settlement is hard to resist, unless it's just bait.
Watch out for
Orders.
that. Don't want any bait settlements.
Attack!
Apparently our diplomat has died. Philadelphia has built baths. Time to build that proconsulate palace. Goths continue to march northward now.
Yes,
Vandals
Master.
appear to be chasing them.
Secrecy is assured.
Keep an eye on that. Not sure I like having the Goths get that close to my border. However, we can start building a garrison for the city here of Salona.
Ready to sail!
Liberate our port
Attack!
next turn.
Orders!
Build sewers, why not? Thessalonica should have built that spy.
Your Honor.
Send him out.
Moving. No more moves, sir.
Goths engage the Vandals. Just want to make sure they don't turn south for some strange reason. Oh. What do we have here? Opposing general.
prepare for battle.
Took out Western General.
Victory! Onward!
Definitely don't like that, particularly since this is kind of a border town. Squalor, it'd be good to build some baths here. Cut down on some of the squalor. Build a hermitage there and hopefully work those people up a little bit. Keep them happy.
At your service. Secrecy is assured. Moves depleted, sir. Yes, master. On my way. No more moves, sir.
People are starting to become in good spirits as we slowly but surely convert them over to Christianity. Oh, we invested a lot in that. Ooh, we've got an enemy army outside of Petra here.
Engage the enemy! Victory! Sir! General! Attack!
Take out that small meandering army.
Victory! Forward!
Retrain those troops. Enough to take them out. We continue to march down toward Petra.
Engage the enemy!
Won't let them get away.
Fleet ready! Prepare to engage! Victory!
Got the Western Roman fleet. Looks like Cotes is going to be under siege very shortly. Need to build spearmen there. Well, not be able to hold that place.
Aye, Captain! Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't retrain them there. Send them back to Constantinople.
No more moves, sir! Aye, Captain. Ready to sail. Fleet ready. Fleet ready.
I don't want to move them anywhere. Ooh, that sounds like plague. Sign up. Definitely not good. He hasn't caught it yet.
Imperator. March!
Keep him out of the city until that subsides. Petra's built sewers and appears to be in good spirits. Time to see if we are able to abandon that settlement. Not abandon it, but...
Sir! General. Orders. Imperator. General. Onward! Forward! Orders. Onward!
Just kind of hold it with a skeleton crew.
Imperator. Onward! Out of move, sir. General!
The march on Petra.
Engage the enemy! Besieging settlement, sir! Settlement under siege, sir!
We've got a decent garrison now. Should be able to take them.
Aye, Captain.
Enemy Roman fleet. And we should do well to take care of that.
Attack!
Sink those boats.
Victory! Yes, Captain! No more moves, sir! Imperator! 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 Forward!
Seem to respond well to that.
Imperator!
We can send this army back.
armies. Orders? Sir! Sir! Splitting the troops. Orders?
Army isn't in too bad a shape. We can probably press on. Although if we're going to push too close into Roman land, may want to have a little bit of retraining, but to send them there and back could be troublesome.
March! Out of move, sir.
Yes, master.
That spy to travel.
Counter-spying. Your honor, secrecy is assured.
Vandals are under siege. Oni Dacia. To do something here to cheer everybody up. Church might be in order. Old spy who's been there counter-spying. Constantinople. Like Squalor is getting the best of them. Dockyard would be in order.
Imperator!
Western Roman Empire rebels would like a ceasefire. Seeing as such that I've never attacked them, I'm okay with that. I'd actually like trade rights with you. Excellent. Oh, we made a new friend. Tarsus. Not doing well. Squalor seems to be to blame there. In some baths. Deaths continues to stalk the land at sign up. I'll be very careful about that place. Ephesius built their church. We're much happier here. Cathedral, I should say. Ceasefire in effect. One less faction that's trying to kill us. Train our ships, then we're abroad.
Imperator!
Like our spy to go out and see
At
what's
your
in the field.
service. Leaving the army, secrecy is assured. Moving. No more moves, sir.
That would be going into Italy itself if we were to attack down there.
Orders?
Now comes a decision. Wait, where did the Gothic horde go?
Your honor, moving.
Oh, here they are.
On my way. Moves depleted, sir.
Not sure that I want
Orders?
to face the Goths. Then again, I also don't want them crossing down south into Sirmium, should they choose to do so. However, if they were to cross and continue west, I'd be okay with that. I think what we'll do is we'll back up and give them some space and give myself a chance to escape.
Out of move, sir.
Hide up in the mountains, off the main road, and hopefully surprise the Goths, if they decide to come. Petra, still under siege. We should have all of our siege equipment created at this point in time.
Imperator! Attack!
Excellent.
Settlement under siege, sir!
Got a small army of peasants there. I think we can take them out.
Prepare for battle! Victory! Prepare for battle!
And the rebels are gone.
Victory! Forward!
We build in Jerusalem, that would be helpful. Highways, that would be helpful. Decrease our travel time. Tarsus, though, need to be careful there that we don't get any rebellions.
Imperator! Sir! Forward! General! Forward! Sir!
Maybe it would be wise if we were to transfer some troops over there.
Imperator, splitting the troops! General! General! Onward!
Cut down on the games a little bit. We don't want to have all of these troops just sitting around here. Nice to send them off on campaign. Hopefully take, perhaps, some settlements from the Sassanids here to be maneuvering in the north.
Orders!
Although at 58 years old, I'm not sure that this general is the guy I want to be moving. He's 60 years old. He's 63. Jeez, I've got a bunch of army of old men. That's not going to help. Money, like an alliance, trade rights, and map information. Alright. Use a friend. Plague continues. Although we are back in the black. Athens has built its hermitage. Love to expand Athens, but just don't have the money for it. Philadelphia, quite well. Irene is happy as well. Salona built that church. Need to pump some money out of them. Perhaps we can put in that trader. Try to continue to get some more money out of them. Goths move back north.
Imperator!
Means we are free to continue our march.
Move out! No more moves, sir.
Your Honor. Watching and waiting.
See what's up with Thessalonica here. Anything we can do to help them out? Squalor seems to be a big factor. Cathedral costs 3,200. Let's build the aqueduct. We would get some fresh drinking water there.
Aye, Captain.
Nothing there I really want to spend too much money on. Sassanid army in the field. Not too concerned there. However, up to the north, Sassanid army. Really like to see what's up here. Got a feeling there's a Sassanid city somewhere. Cotes, despite the fact that it's all alone up there, is held out quite well. A little land clearance for them.
Imperator! 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 General! Sir! Sir! General! Imperator! General! Move out! General!
Fairly sturdy infantry army.
Imperator!
Our assassin is finding out here.
Assassin ready. Moving to position. As you command. Move depleted, sir.
Still haven't discovered exactly what's out here in the desert just yet.
Imperator! Onward! No more moves, sir.
Not too worried about that small of an army attacking us. Doesn't pose a great threat.
Your Honor?
Continue to monitor the Goth horde.
Yes. At once. Moves depleted, sir. Moves depleted, sir.
Let's take back Salona. Petra, come on. I get the names of my cities right. Save our game here.
Orders!
Let's take it back. Be a nice one to end the evening on. Let's take back Petra.
Let us offer prayers to the gods for victory, and then let us arm ourselves to the teeth, just in case the gods aren't listening.
Seems like a good strategy.
Await my orders!
Siege equipped.
Units! Units! March!
Yes! Yes!
Commander! Move out! Infantry! Units! Fire at will! Yes! General! March!
These guys have a lot of experience under their belt.
Attack the gate!
I don't think we need 2 rams.
Units! Units!
Walk everybody up. Let's go get us some Sassanids. Not letting them take back Petra without a fight.
Units! Forward!
Smash the gate! Our soldiers are at the gates! Now they must
Knock,
battle our way
knock. Anybody
through.
home? Move our archers up. Let them start having some fun. There we go. Start harassing them a little bit. Knock, knock. Anybody home?
The gate is down! Our battering ram has done its work!
Archer! Run! Infantry! Units! Advance! Units! March!
Our soldiers have captured the walls! Now is the time to press on and capture this place!
All right. Got the walls captured.
Yes! Charge!
Get those peasants over there. fight our way in. There we go. Now someone's routing.
The enemy general is running away. This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it's beyond belief.
Let them run. The archers continue to pepper the peasants over there. Now the peasants are done. They're gonna run right into my column. It's a terrible idea. Archers, conserve your ammo. Horse archers, same thing. They want to run headlong into my marching column. Let them. They're not going anywhere. Surprised that guy made it as far as he did. Yep, they thought better of that. I want you guys to be in your own group. March right up Main Street. Generals, I want you to flank a little bit.
They are attacking us!
See the Roman touches here, such as the traitor and the Christian
the
shrine.
general flees.
Not exactly
Press
matching
forward,
the rest
so
of the
the
Eastern
spirit of his army
architecture.
is broken too.
They are attacking us!
There we go. Got him a little bothered now. Once those troops are engaged, then we'll send in the general. Or generals, I should say. Alright, generals. This is why we had you run over there.
The gods have filled the heart of the enemy general with fear. Now he flees the field like a coward.
Got him.
Gods be praised! The enemy general is dead! His men know their doom approaches!
Alright, round him up.
gods be praised! The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee!
And that should just about be all of them. One man left. Ouch!
Rome will be amazed at such a victory! The day is ours!
Got the pointy end of the stick there. 498 kills to 144 casualties. Killer of the day. Our Legionnaires at 109. And Petra is once again
Victory!
in Roman hands.
This land is Roman!
Bonifatius here has been traveling around with Crispus for quite some time. Crispus is getting a little old to be doing this.
Attack! Victory! Engage the
Clear
enemy!
those rebels out.
Victory! Move out!
Now Petra is firmly in our control. Alright, well, we've recaptured Petra, we've taken Salona, and we've also set ourselves up now to venture farther and farther into Sassanid-held lands,
Killer.
hopefully taking whatever is down here, looming in the desert. And we also have our troops taking a look at Ravenna here. We've got an army marching toward it. See if we'd like to capture that eventually. Meanwhile, we're tracking the Goths in the north. And our now allies, the Vandals, are partnering with us to help hopefully hold off the Horde menace. That is going to do it for me here for tonight for Rome Total War Barbarian Invasion. Like I said, we'll have this one up on YouTube here very shortly, and if you are watching on YouTube, congratulations, you've been watching the HD version of this broadcast, so thank you very much. Until next time, have a good night. We will see you next stream. Hey, this is Kevin from Breeb64 Gaming. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you'd like to see more fun videos like the one you just watched, click over here. And if you want to get alerts for when new videos are available, you can subscribe to my channel right over here. Thank you for subscribing, and we will see you next stream.